the official Brangus Association started in 1949, and it was in Veneta, Oklahoma. And prior to that, they did a lot of research on half-bloods, quarter-bloods, three-quarter bloods, various percentage type Brahma Angus cross cattle. Through that research, they've pinpointed that the 3/8 Brahman, 5/8 Angus they maintained their body temperature pretty much all the same. It didn't fluctuate at all. And therefore they decided to go with the 3/8 Brahman, 5/8 Angus to create the Brangus breed.
The Brangus breed was developed to utilize the superior traits of Angus and Brahman cattle. The combination results in a breed which unites the traits of two highly successful parent breeds. The Brahman, through rigorous natural selection, developed disease resistance, overall hardiness, and outstanding maternal instincts. And Angus are known for their superior carcass qualities. Today on The American Rancher, we'll take an in-depth look into the Brangus breed. We'll discuss the advantages of building your cow herd around this base. It's all coming up on The American Rancher. Stay with us.
Here at Cox Excalibur, we've been breeding Brangus cattle for 32 years. We got in the business to breed cattle that perform in hot, humid climates for the commercial cattleman and for the purebred breeder. We've sold our cattle in over 9 countries. Our customers are repeat customers who tell us that the cattle work on grass, and that's what we got in the business for, is to make our customers profitable and successful. Come join us for our CX Advantage sale here at the ranch in Weimar on October the 10th this year, 2015.
I'm Doyle Miller with Miller Brangus. Our ranch is located in scenic Middle Tennessee, where summers are brutal and winters are worse. Our cattle have been selected from the top Brangus, Angus, and Brahman genetics for almost 40 years. We breed cattle to handle tough environments. My family and I would like to invite you to our sale on Saturday, October 24th, or just come by for a visit. Feel free to visit our website for more information about location, cattle, semen, embryos, and private treaty sales at millerbrangus.com.
The 13th largest seed stock producer and the nation's #1 supplier, Brangus and Ultra Black Genetics, is pleased to present an elite offering of Brangus bulls and females with the breed's first genomically enhanced EPDs. Join us November 6th through 7th at Chimney Rock Cattle Company for 150 Brangus and Ultra Black bulls, as well as 100 top registered females. 2 weeks later, November 21st, we reload at Cavender Ranches with 220 Brangus and Ultra Black bulls and over 400 Brangus females. For more information, visit GeneTrustBrangus.com.
Superior's Country Page is the go-to marketplace if you're in need of buying or selling cattle right now. The Country Page offers feeders, cows, breadstock, and more. Cattle ranchers like the Country Page because it's easy to use. Cattle have a set asking price, and then you have the ability to bid at your own pace. Superior's Country Page also has 24/7 customer service to help you find what you're looking for. Call Superior today and see how the Country Page can help you.
Welcome back to The American Rancher. The Brangus cow has been developed with an emphasis on developing versatility and problem-free, low-input characteristics. She's a cow that acclimates to all types and kinds of environmental conditions and excels in fertility, efficiency, and longevity without compromising growth or carcass attributes.
We've taken some of the best Brahman genetics and some of the best Angus genetics, and we combine them together to hopefully create an end product in a Brangus cow or bull that is extremely efficient, heat tolerant, adaptable. You know, she'll survive in any environment. She should work in anyone's herd. She's going to give you more calves than the majority. She's going to last longer. She's going to be more adaptable.
I mean, I think they're quite versatile, honestly. I mean, they do well for me down here in South Texas. But, you know, I know a lot of producers that carry them a lot further north than here, and they do just as well up there and perform just as well there. And I think they're very marketable because feed well and they do well, but they also have black hide, and so they're going to sell well in general. And I think they can fit a lot of different operations and adapt really well to a lot of environments.
We've had cattle that they're close to 16 years old, and I know that might sound, you know, a little out there, because usually from 8 to 10, that's kind of the cutoff point. But they're still raising good calves. Until we see their progeny dwindling, well, you know, we keep them because they stay in good shape. They're going to raise that calf.
One thing that we hear across the board from all of our customers is that you cannot beat a Brangus female. I mean, for the longevity that she offers to your herd, the overall investment opportunity that provides to a commercial cattleman is tremendous. And one of the things that Brangus Genetics, we feel that our customers have really told us about, is that these cattle can come in, start to work. They really do nicely for them, and that's the most important part, is that ultimately at the end of the day, we're selling pounds of beef. And that's the most important thing that we want to be able to provide to our customers, is that animal that's going to hold up and provide that to their operation.
Brangus cows are moderate framed animals that are known for their built-in longevity with outstanding udder quality and excellent milking ability.
In our breeding program, we've put together the type of ideal female that we're really looking for. You know, those maternal traits that Brangus are known for. You know, moderate frame, easy doers, good milkers, good mothers, good, you know, just having those traits that you're looking for in an ideal female. And that has been a real strong focus of ours, because again, you have to have the factory in place. And that offers commercial cattlemen a real interesting opportunity, because if you're going in a crossbreeding program, you know, you pretty much can put any type of bull on a Brangus female and wean a good-sized calf. So, and again, that factory, she's going to be in your herd for a long period of time because she's going to be able to hold up, and you're going to be able to do a lot with her.
Our Brangus mothers have always been a highlight throughout the country and known for their mothering ability, but I find Brangus animals to be very efficient. In the heat, they're always out there. When the other cattle are in the shade and in the water, those cows are out there hustling and taking care of their baby. So you'll find those Brangus cows, when it's really cold and ice and snow, still out there having a new baby and getting him up and nursing. And on that line, you'll find most of the Brangus cows will have really good udders, and the longevity in those cows is just, I think, a lot better than most other cattle you'll run into.
No, I've never had any fertility issues. Everything's been great as far as that goes. I think this year I think my pregnancy rate was 96%, so they've done a great job.
You look at seed stock breeders from various different breeds, and their recipient herd are primarily Brangus females. There's a reason for that. There's a consistency that Brangus females offer to an operation. Other seed stock breeders and other breeds have recognized that. And so, you know, we have an opportunity here now as we're rebuilding the nation's cow herd, that people are really focusing on what type of factory they're going to have at this point in time. And that's where we see the opportunity there with Brangus females. I mean, the consistency that a Brangus female offers to an operation, she's going to be there for a long time and work a long time for those people.
These high-quality, long-lived replacement females with built-in adaptability, hardiness, and maternal excellence are the result of breeding through Brangus bulls.
What I felt coming out of a cow-calf deal was important to me: the ribeye size, the back fat, the quality grades, the yield grades, the carcass weights, and the total dollars. You know, we definitely want to look at total dollars the individual animals bring back so they can start looking back and saying, okay, this is what that dam produced for me this year. Now the premiums that they receive, to me that pays back for the bull that you're buying. The better the bull, the better genetics, starts paying back with bigger dividends coming from these calves. We've seen premiums as high as $75 to over $100 on these cattle. Well, that's pretty good payback when you're looking at a bull covering 40 head and just one calf crop can bring you $100 a head. There's $4,000. All of a sudden you start paying back on that bull. The rest of the dollars or the market to me goes back to the dam side of it. The living calf, how well it grew, and how much money it made on that side of it.
We've been doing this for at least 30 years, this ranching out here, and we used to run yearlings. Of course, we switched to the cows and calves, and we used to run Angus bulls, and we had problems with them staying sound, especially during the summer. If it got hot, I just don't think they worked as well as the Brangus bulls do. Brangus bulls, like I say, whenever it's hot, they're still working. Angus bulls, they just didn't stay quite as sound for us, but we've had really good luck with the Brangus bulls.
The ultimate goal for me when I started out was always to produce replacement females. So my operation has trended toward buying bulls that had the genetics to produce replacement females. I always look at EPDs across the board. I try to get stuff that's not purchased animals that aren't extreme in one end or the other, that are gonna be, that are gonna produce a really good calf, not be crazy high weaning weight or yearling weight, or be really high ribeye or fat, but just be in generally just produce a good calf. So I'm not super extreme, and I'm not getting calves that are gonna wean off at 850 pounds. But at the same time, they come out, they can calve by themselves, they calve unassisted. You know, the calves get up, they nurse, they do what they're supposed to do, and then at weaning time, we're still getting 700 plus pound calves, and then really good replacement females to go along with that people seem to like.
Research has shown that the Brangus breed will produce an exceptionally tender product with increased marbling from high-quality, high-yielding feedlot cattle.
But we put 84 steers in a grow test system that they had at Texas A&M, and that's where they monitor feed intake. We took them and finished them out at a feed yard, and once they came out of the feed yard and they went to slaughter, we were able to get all the information, carcass evaluation and everything back on those steers. And of the 84 steers that we had in that program, 86% of them came back choice. And we did a tenderness test on all 84, and they all came back tender. And when we sell and market our steers, we have a good uniform set of cattle that can go to the feed yard. They go to the feed yard. They don't ever have to pull anything hardly for sickness. They just hit the feed yard, start eating, and go home.
What we've really enjoyed with the Brangus cattle is we're able to make them bigger because we don't have as much problem with back fat on them. The combination between the Bos Indicus and the Angus, we can go larger. We can put some good sized ribeyes out of there. Plus with the Bos Indicus size, we get better dressing percent. When we're sorting and grading cattle at this feed yard, we're selling carcass weights. So per every 1% increase in dressing percent is like adding $2 on the live price. And so we see a lot of the Brangus cattle yielding 64.5 to 65.5, where the plant average today is 63.5, so it's $2 to $4 more just for carcass weight. We see a lot of anywhere from 60 to 80% choice or higher on them. We have one set of cattle that the customer actually shoots for have as many primes and as he does selects, and he's getting it done.
The Brangus breed has always been at the forefront in use of technologies that improve cattlemen's ability to more accurately select cattle that are profit makers in the commercial industry.
With the new release of the Genomic Enhanced EPDs by the Brangus Association, it provides an extra tool not only for seed stock producers, but also for their commercial cattle customers. So those commercial cattle customers can go in and if they want to buy those bulls with Genomic Enhanced EPDs, they can get a little bit of additional accuracy for those traits that may be really important to them. And it also provides an opportunity for seed stock producers to have additional confidence in the bulls that they're selling to their customers, as well as to utilize that information for selection decisions that can increase genetic merit in their own herds.
Today's Brangus are not the Brangus that many people have thought of in the past. Most of our cattle are temperament scored. We take chute side measurements and have no issues. I mean, that's a major culling criteria for us here at Miller Brangus and most other breeders, I think, in the breed.
So as we begin rebuilding our cow herd in the United States so we can increase supply eventually as far as producing quality beef for low input and maintenance levels, I think it's important as we select cattle for that, that we utilize breeds like Brangus that will fall into where we can decrease maintenance and input costs. That way we can take advantage of what we are producing and make that supply chain work for us.
The outstanding maternal strengths, feedlot performance, and carcass merit of Brangus are advantageous primarily in the West and Midwest. This naturally polled black hide breed was developed to withstand extreme climates and challenging environments. They are a hardy, disease and parasite resistant cattle that efficiently produce uniform, predictable calf crops. There's a lot more to come. Stay with us.
Hello, I'm Joe Kassler with the Oaks Farms. We'd like to invite you to our sale this October. We're offering 150 big stout Brangus bulls from proven southeastern producers. These 2-year-olds, coming twos, and yearlings are packed with growth, performance, and carcass. In addition, 65 registered Brangus females and 200 commercials sell. See you Halloween weekend.
Superior's Country Page is the go-to marketplace if you're in need of buying or selling cattle right now. The Country Page offers feeders, calves, bred stock, and more. Cattle ranchers like the Country Page because it's easy to use. Cattle have a set asking price, and then you have the ability to bid at your own pace. Superior's Country Page also has 24/7 customer service to help you find what you're looking for. Call Superior today and see how the Country Page can help you.
Quality, consistency, integrity. At Santa Rosa Ranch, we're making the best breed better. Our Brangus and Ultra Blacks are functional, adaptable, and show outstanding performance even in the most challenging conditions. But what sets us apart?
This is going to be a program that's going to be built around integrity. We're going to back our cattle up, and there's only one way to do things, and that's right, and that's the way we'll always do it.
After all, we're not successful unless our customers are successful. Visit us at srrbrangus.com. Santa Rosa Ranch, making the best breed better.
Superior Livestock Auction has been the pioneer in livestock video marketing since 1987. Each decade, we've built our reputation and take great pride in what we do best, marketing the country's greatest calves with value-added programs during our summer auctions for fall delivery. Our VAC program set the highest integrity for industry standards, and consignors and buyers alike reap the benefits. Superior Livestock Auction. Let us market your cattle the superior way. Visit us at superiorlivestock.com.
Welcome back to the American Rancher. The International Brangus Breeders Association, or IBBA, has been a leader in data collection as evident by only one of 3 breeds that currently have 100% of the breed on a total herd reporting, or THR, system. In 1995, they were the first breed association to publish ultrasound EPDs. In fact, the breed was the first to have a full menu of genomic enhanced EPDs, measuring performance, fertility, and carcass.
Our Brangus cattle have always been at the forefront. We've turned in ultrasound and information on the cattle about since the breed was first formed. And that information has been compiled, and we're one of the, I think, of only 3 breeds that actually have total herd reporting where information is turned in on every animal and not just the animals in the top end. So our total herd reporting program, I think, is a really great tool, and trying to get more information turned in on more animals from one end to the other. We've now got genomic enhanced EPDs, which helps those younger cattle when you're buying bulls or whatever for commercial use. It helps improve the accuracy on those younger animals, and I think a really important factor that really helps make those see the real value in those cattle.
And we've gotten that data for the last several years that we can look at, and it helps us make better breeding decisions. It makes us look at what we need to do to improve our cow herd. And I've been here 16 years, and I can honestly say that year after year after year, we've improved our calf crop.
Brangus cattle were developed to excel in all environments while being loaded with the convenience traits such as moderate frame, easy fleshing, hair shedding ability, maternal calving ease, polledness, longevity, foraging ability, and perfect udder structure. Brangus has selected for improved temperament across the breed. In addition to the many other improvements, one of the goals of the Brangus breed is to improve the disposition of Brangus cattle, and they've had great success in doing so. Brangus is devoted to the continued selection for the cattle that meet the high standards of today's cattle industry.
These Brangus cattle, they'll just be as quiet as you are. And it's such a help because I can do it myself. And nothing gets hurt, nothing hits the fence. And you can just open that gate and work your position with the cattle and do it deliberately and, with confidence, but do it, with a gentle attitude, because they seem to sense, what you're about.
Where we exercise them the first week that they're here, we'll take them out in the back alley, take them for a walk, let them walk back by the cowboy, get them used to the cowboy and the horse, and make them feel comfortable. We also work them around in the pen to each corners so they're understanding their home pen. If they get bored through the feeding period, we might take them out for a walk down the back alley. The whole deal, it just helps enhance performance on the cattle, and they're pretty quiet cattle when you're horseback.
If you come in here and treat them nice, and they're going to respond in the same way. And I guarantee you, I'll put these Brangus cattle docility-wise up against any other animal, and I bet you they come out on top.
There are many avenues to take to get your operation into the Brangus business. First and foremost, you can utilize multi-generational registered Brangus genetics by connecting with a registered Brangus breeder. Secondly, you can breed your own first-generation Brangus through the use of certified seed stock, or upgrade your cattle through the Ultra Black breeding program.
Our family chose to really invest heavily in the Brangus breed because we feel like Brangus genetics offer some of the best opportunities that can come to the market. It's combining some of the greatest attributes from various different breeds and putting all into one package. So ultimately, again, we focus on their longevity. We focus on their efficiency. We focus on their adaptability. And it's really difficult to find another breed that will meet those specific challenges. People and producers are becoming so much better at what they do. And the important thing is to have that type of breed to match their environment, and we really feel that Brangus offers that to the market.
As ranchers across the country continue to look for resources to help rebuild the nation's cow herd, remember this: the Brangus breed is the most versatile, problem-free American breed of choice for the profit-minded cattleman. For additional information about Brangus cattle or to find out how to connect with a Brangus breeder, contact the IBBA by going to their website, gobrangus.com. For all of us here at The American Rancher, I'm Pam Minnick. Thank you for joining us. Be sure to look us up on Facebook or contact our website, theamericanrancher.com. We hope to see you right back here next week on The American Rancher.
Tune in to the rural way of life on The American Rancher. Go with us as we visit the people and places and follow the stories that make ranching an American lifestyle. It's both the heritage and enterprise of livestock production across our nation each week from the people that do it. Check RFD TV, the magazine, for times and listings in your area, and visit our website, theamericanrancher.com.